Hello and welcome back to Dungeon Delving. Last week we completed the old SM library and graveyard. So now we're going into Armory, see how long it takes, because I think it takes quite a bit. Now you don't need the key to open the door, you need to stand there for like 5 hours to unlock it. You can just open it, run through. And here we are. New enemies compared to last week. Just gonna get some buff food going. Don't have enough sharpening stones. I'll keep one there to no. Yeah. Alright. Got everything? Oh, not everything, but enough. Now, we got soldiers. They also have... Oh wait. Oh, when you're doing this as a fury, which if let's say during Dragon Fight you did this as fury and you would just like whirlwind spam, it would sound like absolute cancer. Because the block chance, right? So yeah, their ability is a shield block, but it's not really shield block. Just improved blocking by 85%. Does not block spells, of course. But it can be cast repeatedly, since it's not a mana thing. So, okay, we got more soldiers. Now, soldiers, they don't do anything except that. They don't do like shield slammers, anything. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds... Oh. It sounds so good, but it sounds so bad. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm not worried about them running away. The best they can pull are like some conjures that have... oddly enough, fire elementals. Okay, they don't do anything except melee you and block your melee attacks. Very simple, much like library and especially graveyard. Some of the simplest dungeons in the entire game. Well, granted, it is from Brutal War Axe. I've gotten it a couple times already. It is from a different time when the actual just melee damage coming in was a problem. But we have more than just the soldiers, we also have these conjurers. And they're accompanied by fire elementals. Now these normal enemies will not despawn when the conjurer dies. And they do no damage. When the conjurer dies,
I need to get
their minion does not respawn. You actually have to kill them. But they're just normal enemies with... Hold on. Yeah, they don't even do like magical melee damage like some elementals. All they do is just nothing. They do nothing really. Melee, that's just how it is, being on par with normal enemies nowadays. There's just no threat there. Unless you pull many of them as a non-tanking class or non-healing class. Even healers can, just gonna heal myself a lot, I think. We are, however, going to kill them all. Because why not? Fireballs, not a lot of damage. There's 151, so like on a shot mitigation, like 200, 230, maybe. Don't even prioritize the elementals because they do so little damage. However, there is an evoker pathing up and down the stairs. If you don't want to pull that, actually let's pull that. Oh, how much did that do? Okay. Also a weak fireball. Evokers, they do fire shield and flame strike for 200 damage and some 200 damage. Oh, this is fine. So basically just fire mages. Hacking cleaver. Oh, it's an actual cleaver. Okay. Never mind. Okay, just here. Alright, but here we get to the choose because this doesn't look that big, but this is a fucking slog. So we got protectors and guardsmen. The guardsmen, they do disarm, if I remember correctly. The protectors cast Devotion Aura, reducing physical damage taken by 20%, which is... Man, remember when I had 20%? Luckily, I have the gloves that reduce disarm duration by 50%. And the protectors are just soldiers without the blocking, but with an aura. I think they recast it, even if it runs out. Oh, and they do Holy Light for pitiful amounts of healing. So not even worth interrupting that. Got more protectors. There's a soldier. There's a Chester. Just gonna put a couple together. Just keep the trinket up. Oh, and their evoker's pathing though, so... So you might want to watch out for that. Just gonna... Yeah, this is... There is not a lot of melee damage coming in, but I suppose for a lot of classes would have to pull quite carefully here. But it shouldn't be too hard of a fight, to be honest. Because you can really just... Okay, we need to get rid of that guardsman. Thank you. I do not wish to be disarmed anymore. Yeah, maybe like if you're like a weapon-based class, then focus on the guardsmen. Don't pull too many of them. Can be annoying. I mean, not for me, to be honest, but and now the loot. Night Sky Worst Band. 11 intellect. How much am I have? Okay, no stamina and okay. Double stitch cloak, hardened leather gloves, hardened leather helm. And a chester. There's always chests here, like it's just insane. Chief Brigadier Coif. Oh, it's literally a coif. Now the drops here, of course, they're appropriate depending on the old classic loot table. So you get these like mid-range potions. There's a guardsman. It's another guardsman. This can be a bit annoying now, but Luckily, they can just kill themselves on my shield. Now, you gotta watch out. They will run through these gates while you cannot. Which is how you can pull many more packs. Because they will just run through the gates. They don't care. While you really have to care. So if you're pulling pack by pack, really like focus on one mob at a time, slow it so it doesn't run away. Now interestingly, there are weapon crates. They have usually gray items in them, right? Double mail coif, keen axe, which do scale. They do scale, but they're just not very good. Now, I haven't opened many of them, so maybe there's like a chance to have like, you know, insane world drop BOE in there. I'll try and like open all that I see. Maybe get lucky, maybe there's just nothing in it. Now, in the new days, Armsmaster Harden would be right here. Instead, you have one more gated core to go with defenders and myrmidons and more evokers, of course. Now, myrmidons are basically fury warriors. They just attack reasonably quick, not super quick, but like it's alright. Now the defenders, they also have the improved blocking ability. They're like soldiers, but I don't know, a bit better with the scaling. I suppose they're kind of equal to the soldiers. Maybe we can get 2, we can... Are there any soldiers? No. I don't think they have more HP or anything. So defenders are just soldiers. And protectors are... Oh yeah, they're the ones with the... shield block here. Kill one after the other. Luckily I don't think there are any more guardsmen that can disarm me. They are quite annoying. But yeah, if you have to take this... Oh yeah, and there we see the problem. Because now we get... Wait, we don't? Oh, why didn't they pull? I mean, they ran like right through there. Interesting. I know they do it in classic era, right? And I do believe they did when I cleared this for the first time. Huh, odd. Anyway, more melee mobs. Oh, I might have to actually play here for a bit. Oh, there's a guardsman! No. Now, sadly, my trinket's on cooldown, so I can't really heal all the damage. But it's fine. With a little ignore pain, just put that in. Then they can kill themselves on my thorns. Ah yeah, now this trinket's back online. Now we just get the line of sight evoker over here. Little cheeky. Little cheeky shockwave into thunderclap. Now this is just fast because there are so few enemy types here that I don't really want to spend more time talking about how these enemies don't do anything really. Battleforged leg plates, leg guards, and durable gloves. Already got those, got those. These are of course more red mail kind of thing. Now some of the trash mobs can also draw parts of the Scarlet set. Ooh, you get rockets! Red fireworks rocket. Person exploding rocket. That's actually a good question. What does that do? And why is it there? Because I don't think that was in Classic Era. Okay, what if I... It does nothing. Okay. So if you need rockets, there you go. That's where you get rockets. He's definitely gonna disarm me. Any moment. Yeah, there we go. And we got more melee mobs. This is just melee heaven. You can, depending on like how tanky you are, you can just like tank all the things. Like yeah, like this is like prot paladin, prot warrior kind of heaven. Like I would say DK maybe as well, but DKs don't have AoE really, so well, you know, you could really like spread your diseases here. But survivability could be a problem. Oh well, it is what it is. So how far? We're like 15 minutes. This is insane. Oh yeah, I know why. Because I did this initially on a Fury Warrior and that couldn't pull as much. Yeah, okay, that's why. And now we have Herod, the original whirlwindy guy. Now Herod is not quite as deadly as Harden, let's be honest. And just pull here. Yes, you've been waiting for a real challenge. Now we want to wait with the with our shield block for the whirlwind. Maybe kind of, I don't know. See, it does nothing. Like Harden would just straight up like stun you and kill you with this. But it's like 200 damage. Okay, armor maybe okay, like 500 a tick. And yeah, you could this, and you can just like, oh, it's 400 a tick. Yeah, it's not as exciting as Harden really. Like as a lot of classes you can just stand and hit. He also does not summon. However, oh, that's interesting by the way. Now let's ignore this guy for a bit. Oh, he does an enrage. Attack speed increased by 60%. Now, supposedly there's Myrmidon spawning outside here. Okay, now, okay, maybe like, you know, shield block mitigation abilities when he reaches the enrage, or the frenzy. And it just... Fades of light. No. Now, I know from the classic hardcore death kits, right? There's Myrmidon spawning, and if you have a shaman, if you got the totems... Oh, nice! Ravager! Didn't I already have Ravager? Might have. Now, these trainees also are the only other are a source of the Scarlet Tabard, which didn't drop, but I got smooth leather pants and 4 gold. So you can get the tabard from them as well, but well, actually, since Scarlet Hallmaster Braun is like nigh impossible to solo, or like really, no, it's not nigh impossible. Like you have to be like a good tank spec and have to have actually like raid kind of bis adjacent gear, because I can almost solo the guy. Yeah, so it's either like do the Scarlet Halls, and you have to go by Hallmaster Braun, or you do this. Now I got the Ravager. The Ravager does indeed do the spinny thing, the spinny winny. Sadly, it's shit. So don't get too excited. It is really bad. So. But it's been a short episode, so 2 and 2, right? Let's go Cathedral. It's a, well, I would say a 1 boss wing. Yeah, it's really just 1 fight. Well, a 2 boss if you count Fairbanks. Let's just head over. Go away. And head into Cathedral. Good times all around. So we got more Scarlet Defenders. We already met those. They do... They were the Sheeplock kind of guys? Yeah, they were Sheeplock kind of guys, not the Aura. The Protectors are the ones with the Aura. The Aura of Righteousness or whatever it's called. Got Myrmidons, the Furies, more Defenders, more Myrmidons. Go away. So we're just gonna clear this out here. Now, since enemies blocking attacks is not a thing anymore, just to point it out, they cannot block the toughest nails with Thorns damage. That does not get blocked. But it gets mitigated by armor. I don't know if enemies still have armor, or it's like just a flat damage reduction. It's probably a flat damage reduction against physical, if I had to make a wild guess. So, Gloom Reaper. Oh, that's actually kind of baller. Kind of reminds me of Race Scythe, but like blacker. What am I wearing? Right? Where's Race Scythe? Where is my Race Scythe? There we go. Come on! Fuck off. Okay. No, I will not. Fuck off. Blackrock Deaths. Loot. The 7 Race Scythe. No, it's actually different. Okay. I thought the Race Scythe looked like that, kind of. Anyway, we got Myrmidons, we got Sorcerers, and Wizards and Defenders. So the Wizards! What kind of wizards are they? Arcane Explosion, Fire Shields, which returns... And Sorcerers are Frost Mages, the Fire Mages, Frost Mages. I think they even cast Blizzard. Now... Yeah, but they don't do a lot of damage. And you can easily like pull bit by bit here if you're having trouble. The Myrmidons, of course, all they do is be Furies, be Fury Warriors. You would say they're kind of single-minded, get it? Because they're using 2 100s. It's funny. Oh yeah, and there's a blizzard. How much does blizzard do? Nothing. Why doesn't the blizzard do anything? And do they slow? Oh, that's so cool. Wait, was there a slow spell in Classic? Or is that like... Because now mages have slows. I know that from Ellinger. Okay, blizzard does... Oh no, that is the blizzard. Okay. Oh, because it's a red number. I thought it was. Okay. Blizzard does 100 damage per tick. So without mitigation, it's probably like 130-ish. Not really exciting. So now we have I don't know, it was kind of weird. So, Myrmidon, Sorcerer, Defender, let's focus on the Sorcerer. That's not like... don't interrupt the Frostbolt. Let's do it. We can stun the Blizzard if we need to. So what we're looking out for are the... it's called Scarlet Champions. Because there are pieces of the Scarlet mail and plate set that do not come from bosses. But they are random drops. Still pop, I think. Still random pickup. But they come from certain enemy types only. And one of those is the one here? Sorcerer, Mora? No. One is a champion, which now the Frostbolt of course just slows you. Fine. Yeah. Now it would be cool if like they had like Frostbolts that also like decreased like casting speed or attack speed. That'd be kinda cool. But I mean, Scarlet Monastery was like, you know, mid-game kind of dungeon in Classic. So it kind of makes sense that the abilities are, even on the hardest wing, Cathedral, aren't too exciting. Emblazoned Buckler. It looks very emblazoned. So, now this is a bit of an... that's an odd waterfall. Anyway. Oh, this is it like the Centurions or the Champions? I think one of the pieces drops from Centurions and one from Champions, but I'm not 100% on it. I did look it up at some point, but it's like... Now the Centurions, what do they do?
It's too far away.
There's a Sorcerer coming, I don't want to deal with that. I want to find out the Centurions. Is it just an arms warrior? Oh wait. With a battle shot. Ooh, 20 melee attack power. That already does way more than Loxy. With his 5 attack power battle shot. That was silly. But it did Bloodlust. So they slow you, and Frostbolt and Blizzard, so they slow you, basically. Another Myrmidon, another Defender. I'm not gonna clear out the entire dungeon because the trash mobs aren't interesting, right? It's like, I am going to clear out all the Centurions and Champions because I think they both drop a type of BOE from the Scarlet set, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. Oh look, I brought Claymore. Got 2 wizards here. Okay. So did they not cast Fireball? No, it's just Arcane Explosion and Fire Shield. Not even fireball. Like, okay, that kind of makes him tougher because they do constant group damage with fire shield and arcane explosion, which is kind of cool. Like, oh, you got these in the mix, oh, they just go explode, 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 and you're like, and fire shield and you get constant damage. That's actually kind of cool, right?
It's too far away.
Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think the aggro range on these enemies. What are you doing up there? Get down here, thank you. Is larger than on like modern enemies. It just feels like it's just like I'm pulling from further away. Silver thread pants already got those, but those are the. I think that's one of the what do you call it? Hormogs, yes, whore. That's the word. Yeah, look at this. So these wizards are actually melee mages. Interesting. Just fire shield and arc explosion and hit with a staff, and that's kind of it. That's actually kind of cool. But it doesn't do a lot of damage, but and they are quite squishy. What are they like? Oh, now we get to the good part. See how we just finished this Centurion who does nothing except the thing. See how this defenders and have all have 8.3k, and does it actually update? No. 0.3k health, and the sorcerers have 6.7. Now the question is, okay, I did 559. Okay, high 500s with a shield slam, like 350 about with a devastate. Now, do they have less armor? Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, it actually works! So, in Cathedral at least, not in Library, but in Cathedral, the mages have less armor and less HP than their, like, what do you call? Armor-wearing counterparts. Also, I need to redo this core stamina, thank you. Now, is there Myrmidon, Wizard, Defender, Sorcerer? Whirlwind for a bit, why not? So, oh my god. Okay, well, ignore what I said in Library. In Cathedral, you actually want to, like, if you have physical damage, focus the mages first. They do more damage because the other ones are just plain melees. And, well, unless melee is damage the problem. And kill them quick, because they have less armor. They take like 20% more damage physical. That is insane. Sentinel Girdle. It's alright. Okay, like, now I need to stop myself from killing everyone. So we have 4 Centurions out here. These are always static. Just get them. They're quite easy to just AoE down for me. I think as a mage, like Frost Mage, like Wizard, Frost Nova, you're good. Now, personally I would have liked if none of these cards actually ran away at low health. Not because it's easier, but because, like, you know, they at least like believe in their fanaticism, right? So like, I will not run away. So again, for chapel door, you do not need the key, and opening just takes a quick cast. So we got abbots, we got monks, we got champions. These are the ones that drop the... It's not the pants. Is it the gloves? I think it's the gloves. I'm not sure though. So we got a wizard, he's melee anyway. A lot of melees. Now, fun fact, if you engage the boss directly, ooh, that was a risky play. Okay. Now the abbots are priests, they cast renew, it's fine. The champions, they... What do the champions do? I'm not sure. Do they buff someone? Are they just strong enemies? They may just be strong enemies. Like, it's fine, right? Which is fine. Like, you know, sometimes it's okay when you're just, you know, it's a strong enemy, right? Now, I don't think they can run and pull the boss, so I'm not very worried. But if you pull the boss, everyone comes to kick your ass. And I mean the entire cathedral, not outside, but everyone in the cathedral gets aggroed with the boss. Which, to be fair, I could probably tank. But I'd have to... I don't get... Could I tank it? Could I tank it? No, it's probably too much. Probably too much. Now the chaplains, of course, have their power shield. They're the melee priests. It's fine. Let's just finish the centurion here. You got your power shield. It does nothing. Well, it does something, but it does nothing. That, I think, covers about all the enemies here. Oh, I got that. Dwarven Mage Staff. Interesting. So, we can do a couple more big pulls. Pull all these, right? Ah. And it's just a shield wall. Maybe interrupt the heal here or there. But the drop chance for this Scarlet set piece is quite low, so I don't expect it to drop. Okay, I'm hoping it drops, but I don't expect it. Now, oddly enough, the Ravage has dropped for me. So I believe this is actually just full-on legacy loot. And you get a guaranteed drop per boss. Dervish bracers, oh, and Elder's boots. Interesting. So any more loot I missed? No. Now you may think, oh, I'm gonna engage now. You only 16k health. But there are people on the side that he will draw in, right? This is not... Let's go to the side with the, well, kind of bonus boss, I suppose. Increase of Fairbanks, of course, still in there. The question is that I'm thinking of, right? If we have the Ashspring and you more have the corrupted Ashbringham transmog, I think he can still get the RP event, but I'm not sure. I don't have a paladin with the thing, so I can't test it. But I think it still works. Anyway, now in this room there's a torch. You can open this, and here they hit Inquisitor Fairbanks, who has a lot of health. However, he's not strong. Yeah, like, put on shield block. He's basically just a priest that got turned to undead, and they hit him away. Now the Curse of Blood does increase your physical damage taken by 20 points. I suppose if you do this at a low level, but I don't think this is like set to like 30 minimum, 20 points can be a lot. But I don't think it's that big of a problem, right? Can't interrupt that. Oh wait, I can reflect that, right? Yes! And now we can, boom, now do more damage. Okay, and he can cast it again, and then we're gonna hit him with the... No. Cast your curse, please, thank you. And now we can hit him with the execute. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. And the shield slam. Yeah, so he does. Yeah, okay. It is legacy loot. 15 stamina plus 4 versa. This is the kind of like stats we're dealing with here, right? Anyway, Mograine will still pull these guys over there. You can kind of pull him if you come too close, so always like go around here. Since you're always the same level, it's not that easy to pull him accidentally, but can still happen. Am I... There we go. So... Now these guys... Chaplain, Monk... Now we're not gonna need a trinket for the boss, I think. This is good. Just tank them. This is really like a prop warrior stream. Like, get to this guy, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna tank all the things, I'm gonna block all the things, I'm gonna AoE, like Revenge and Thunderclap, gonna be so much damage, gonna throw in a fucking whirlwind. All the damage. Now, will they pull the boss though? That would be interesting to know. Will these lads pull the boss? I do not believe so. But you never know. Got Elder's Boots. We got Emblazoned Chestplate, which looks nice. Anyway, that's kind of the end. We have one more fight against Mograine. Yes, we must be purified. Please purify me, Daddy. What? So, he does have Distribution Order, which actually does inflict 3 minus, you know, mitigation points of damage, so nothing. He also stuns with a Hodge, and he bubbles, which is just... you know... Oh no, he bubbled. Whatever will we do? Anyway, you kill him and he dies. And there is the waifu. The original waifu. Now it does smite for little damage. Now just like in the new Cathedral, except well, Durant instead of Mograine. It's quite the same fight with a couple less mechanics. There is no like, you know, like flurry by Mograine like with Durant. And Whiteman is just, oh no, look at me, casting Holy Smite, and I'm at 20%, I'm sleeping you, and
My champion.
At your side, but
and then, oh no, they both are there. Like, oh no, whatever will we do? So now, oh, he does Crusader Strike as well, which doesn't do a lot and doesn't stack apparently. But it was fine. That's done. Now, who do you want to go first? Probably Whiteman because she can heal him. Actually gonna have to put up against more pain here. Oh, well the heal doesn't do that much so. There's Whiteman, you can even loot her now. But we're gonna wait our turn, it's gonna be fine. Oh, it does stack! So yeah, actually it does like, did up to 4 damage on the attribution over there. Interesting. But yeah, these dungeons are really, really easy. Like there are no like mechanics that will hard counter. It's just, can you lift the melee damage? Can you like circumvent it somehow? And that's the show. Anyway, what's the loot? Gauntlets of Divinity and Whitemane's Chapeau. With speed on it. 20 Versa? No, it's actually not that good. Yeah, the loot is just not that good, right? But there's nothing back here. It's nice, you know, you get Gauntlets of Divinity, it's like, alright. It's male, so... But yeah, that has been the entirety of old Scarlet Monastery. It's cool to run, it's not very rewarding, unless you want like, you know, formerly unobtainable transmogs, and maybe some life fruit. And maybe look at the really scuffed waterfall. Now, here we will definitely not have respawns, right? No. But yeah, that's it for Scarlet Monastery. Next time I will see you on the other side of the world when we're going to Maraudon. Either it's gonna be one big episode or like 2 smaller ones. I'm not sure yet. Maybe like do up to the waterfall, up to Celebras in one go, and then do the last part as a separate video. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Alright and Slut, and this was Dungeon Delving, Old Scarlet Monastery, Armory, and Cathedral. Have a nice day. Goodbye.